Hello everyone, my name is Yasin Kamal and I'm a student in MYP 5 in Normal American College, and today I'm going to be talking about my personal project experience. To start off, I wanted to learn about something I was very passionate about. Ever since I was young, my grandmother would always tell me these stories about how the Cold War impacted people in a negative way. And these stories always made me very interested towards history, because I realized that history isn't just facts, it's the stories of many different people from all around the world. And this made me want to learn more about history, especially modern topics like World War One, World War Two, the Cold War, the fall of the Soviet Union, the fall of the Berlin Wall. These were all topics I wanted to explore in terms of learning about different perspectives from people all around the world, learning the cause and effects of each event, and learning more on how it has a big impact till this day. I learned a lot throughout my project. I felt like I was able to actually succeed in terms of learning about history. I gained a lot of knowledge about each of these topics, and it allowed me to focus way better in history and do better in history, especially because right now, while I was filming this video, we're taking units on World War One and World War Two, so it's it makes it way easier for me in terms of studying, in terms of everything. I have a stronger understanding towards my project, a product, and my product was actually to make a documentary. I wanted to broadcast everything I learned about these events and actually show it to a group or an audience to help people understand more about these topics. I wanted people to have a deeper understanding like I did. So I made a 7 episode documentary. Each episode focused on a certain topic, but I still focused on giving the same aspect or the same vibe. Each episode was about like 20 minutes long, and each episode was edited on CapCut, and I used AI narration to keep the voice clean and nice. Of course, I faced a lot of challenges throughout my personal project. Like, I had a lot of massive information, which I had every single day. I had to make sure that it was correct and it was valid, and I had to make sure that each source was trusted. And editing was challenging at times, but even though these challenges were a lot, I kept on focusing on what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to achieve a bigger deal. I wanted to get a high grade. I was very passionate about this project. I wanted to succeed. So even though I faced a lot of challenges in my project, I still wanted to move forward. This project allowed me to learn a lot of new skills, like research skills, because I had to research about a lot of different information. Thinking skills, because I had to take critical thinking decisions every single step of the way. Of course, I faced a lot of challenges, but with the help of my supervisor, I was able to fully succeed in my product and in my learning goal. And I'm very happily glad that I did. I really enjoyed this process, and I would love to do it again. And here's some advice to any future MYP 5 student watching this episode or this video and actually figuring out, oh, what am I supposed to do? Well, here's some advice. Pick something you're actually passionate about. The more you're passionate about passionate about the topic you're gonna cover in your project, the more likely you're gonna achieve a higher grade. Don't also pick a supervisor that you would feel like actually matches your project, actually knows a lot of information about your topic. Don't just pick the coordinator or pick the MYP or the personal project coordinator. Go for someone who you think would be a good match towards your personality. You might lose focus throughout the process or get lazy, which I did actually. I got lazy throughout the process, but keep track of what you want to achieve. Collect evidence, focus on everything you want, and the more likely you will achieve a higher grade. Overall, I was very passionate about my personal project and I would love to do it again. I think it made me a more responsible, educated person, and it's a huge project that will help you throughout in life. Trust me. Thank you.